Awesome, awesome. Great job, y'all. Okay, so without further ado, I don't know if you all know, but Jazz Hands, we have 2 awards that we give out to advocates and self-advocates who represent the autism community. We have the Waymaker Award, and then we have the Trailblazer Award. So today we have 2 very, very special honorees that we're going to be giving awards to. The first person, they're making their way downtown, walking fast, faces past, and I'm homebound. So they're making their way up to the stage. Okay. And we're very happy to have them here. Okay. Our first honoree is on his way up. We are giving him the Trailblazer Award. Yes, please. The Trailblazer Award recognizes individuals who inspire others by breaking new ground and redefining what's possible for individuals with special needs. Come close. This year's Trailblazer is Rodney R.J. Peete. He's an author, a self-advocate, and the clubhouse attendant for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Yeah. Diagnosed with autism as a toddler and once told he would never speak or work, RJ has proven the world wrong. He's entering his 10th season with the Dodgers and is a beloved team member, World Series ring recipient, and a co-author of 2 books. Yes. Rodney's story reminds us that with support and opportunity, dreams do come true. So please give a round of applause to Rodney R.J. Peete. And then can we have his award, please? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, other one. Sorry, y'all. We have 2 boxes, so this one is for somebody else that we're going to be introducing in a moment. This is RJ's award. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So, RJ, we give you the Waymaker Award. This is for you.
Wow, this is cool. I like this.
Would you like to say a speech?
I know. I'm going to say it right now. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for this award. I'm truly honored to be recognized by the Jazz Hands of Autism, and I'm so proud to be here today with so many talented and inspiring people. I spent a lot of time thinking about what I wanted to say tonight because this moment means a lot to me. Not just because I'm receiving an award, but because I've came a long way to get here, and I mean that literally and figuratively. When I was 3 years old, I was diagnosed with autism in the right way, and there was a doctor who told my parents what I wouldn't do. They said I wouldn't talk, I wouldn't be able to go to a mainstream school and play sports and have a job or live independently. They handed my family a long list of nevers. But my parents never gave up on me, neither did I. But I didn't listen to those voices that tried to put limits on my life. I believed in myself, even when it was hard. I had big dreams about sports, about working and being part of a team that have been blessed to make a lot of those dreams come true. For the past 10 seasons, I worked for the Los Angeles Dodgers. I've been a part of a World Series championship team twice, and I met heroes of mine. I worked hard. I showed up every day, ready to give it my all. I've been treated with respect and love, and earned my place on that team, and that means everything to me. But none of it would have been possible without the people in my corner. I also want to thank my mom and my dad and my grandparents and my brothers and sisters and my entire family for always sticking by me, and for never treating me like I was broken, for always believing me what I could do. And I want to thank the Jazz Hands for Autism, because what you've been doing here is so important, and you've not just been given to people with autism and a stage or a microphone, where you're giving us dignity and you're showing the world that what we can do and what we're supported, respected, and given a chance to shine. Now I want to say something that might be a little bit hard to hear, but I feel like I have to say it. But recently, a public figure that said that autism destroys families. I'm not here to go back and forth with someone like that, but I'm here to say he's wrong. I know there are people who are I know there are autistic people who need a lot more support than I do, but I met so many people along this journey who cannot speak or find a job or have other very extreme life challenges. I know every journey is different, but autism doesn't destroy families. What destroys families is ignorance. What destroys family is a lack of support, healthcare, misinformation, and fear-based thinking. What builds family and communities is love, patience, understanding, and acceptance. But I've seen it, I lived it, and so I'm standing here tonight, not someone who overcame autism, but as someone who embraced it, someone who found pride and value in being different, someone who is very grateful every day to be seen, not just for my diagnosis, but for who I am. To anyone out there who feels like people don't believe in you, please hear me. You can do amazing things. Don't let other people doubt become your truth. Keep going. Believe in yourself. You're not alone in this. And thank you to Jazz Hands for this honor. And thank you all for letting me share my story with y'all.
Our next award is the Waymaker Award. The Waymaker Award honors individuals who have been instrumental in creating access for the special needs community, especially as it relates to the arts and creative endeavors. This year's Waymaker Award recipient is the remarkable Areva Martin Esquire, an award-winning civil rights attorney, on-air commentator, and fierce advocate for disability rights. Areva is also the founder and president of Special Needs Network, which serves tens of thousands of families across California. Her work has dismantled systemic barriers to care and carved new pathways to equity in autism services, all while being a loving mother to a son on the autism spectrum. Can Areva please step to the stage and give a round of applause, please? Thank you so much for being here. And can we get Areva's award, please? Thank you. Areva, thank you so much. And would you like to give a speech?
No, but I'll say a few words. I won't give a speech. Thank you, Dr. Eku, right? Thank you, Dr. E, for that. I'm not going to butcher your name, but I am so just honored to be here. Jazz Hands for Autism has been such a big part of Special Needs Network. We've had so many of your performers perform at our concerts, at our conferences, at our galas, at our back-to-school event, at our various events, and they have just represented you so well. I know you don't have a child on the spectrum, so when I see someone like you that has poured your heart and your talents and so much into creating an organization for kids like mine and kids like Holly and kids like so many of the folks that are in this audience, I just want to say on behalf of all autism parents, we love you. Thank you so much. This is such an amazing organization, and it's because of people like you that our kids, like RJ, are seen, that they are heard, that their talents are displayed for the world to see. And RJ just said it all in his response to that person that unfortunately is, has the highest job in our country in terms of our health and human services. His comments, so hurtful, so painful to parents and to organizations and communities. Thank you, RJ, for calling it out. Thank you, Dr. E, for your comments about it. And I just want everyone to know our families aren't broken. Our families are strong. Our families are loving. Our families are united. And we are all in agreement that programs like this, Jazz Hands for Autism, makes our community so much stronger. So thank you so much for recognizing me and the work that Special Needs Network does. I know I see a bunch of Special Needs Network folks in the house, so shout out to the incredible staff and team that I have the honor and privilege of working with. And my son is around RJ's age, and I've just have seen kids grow up and I've seen the potential that they have. So just keep loving on this organization, keep supporting it, keep donating to this organization, because we need this organization to keep helping our kids be seen and heard. Thank you.
I want to invite you into the heart of our story. Jazz Hands for Autism was born out of a simple moment, a moment with a young man named Ruben, a gifted pianist, singer, songwriter, guitarist, bassist who has autism. Ruben had the talent, but not the platform. And that moment where I met Ruben sparked a movement that you are now part of today. The story of Ruben is a story of jazz hands. It's one that repositions what the world deems as a barrier into a bridge, and that bridge is music. Music is a bridge that, in the case of many of our musicians, connects them to their confidence. Music also connects what society often separates. At Jazz Hands for Autism, we've seen music melt away social barriers. We've seen our musicians who may have previously struggled to connect, form friendships, build bands, and create futures together. And some of those bands have performed for mayors, elected officials, and iconic LA venues like the Mint, the Sofitel, and the Four Seasons. Our vision is bold. Our theory of change is clear. We believe the world can be transformed, made more inclusive and more whole by improving how we educate all people, especially those who are neurodivergent, and how we support them. And this is why we created the Jazz Hands Educator Training Program. It's still in the works, and the Jazz Hands Affiliate Program. Our goal with that is to bring inclusive music education to every school and community that needs it. So when you hear more about it in our newsletter, now you know, okay? But this work requires support, it requires fuel, and that's why tonight and this evening, this afternoon, what time is it? This afternoon, I'm asking you to donate, like Miss Ariva Martin Esquire just said. Help us continue to create access, opportunity, and belonging through music. Help us build a world where autism is not a limitation, but a launching pad. Together, let us build bridges, let us build community.